is good, everyone? DB Zoom back at you with a brand new video. For today's video, I'm going to be trying to save you some crystals. The way I'm going to be doing that is helping you decide, whether or not you guys should be summoning on the Ultra Space Time 20 banner that just came out today. So really quick, guys, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be briefly reviewing both characters and as well as reviewing the banner itself. So here is the banner, okay? So the main two characters obviously is Syn Shenron and Baby Vegeta, as well as we're getting two X units, which is X Good Boo and as well as X Chi-Chi. So let's take a quick look at the characters that are inside the banner, just in a whole in general, and the rates and stuff like that. So obviously we have Syn Shenron and we have Baby Vegeta, both at 1%. We have that Green Movies Goku, which is also pretty solid. We have Buhan, which is kind of outdated. Really, like if you have regen, you might as well just use Zenkai Buu. So he's a good bench unit though. We have Ridlow, or whatever you guys want to call it. I always mess up his name, I don't know why. We have also GT Vegeta, which is really outdated as well. X Buu is pretty nice, the red one right there. This one right here is pretty nice. And X Ridlow, I actually don't have that guy, so I wouldn't mind getting him if I pull. We have X Chi-Chi and X Buu, and then a whole bunch of kind of mainstream UST characters and X units. So right away, not a deep banner whatsoever, not a good banner. So really quick, let's pull up Syn Shenron, take a look at his stats, take a look at his abilities to see how good he is and whether or not you guys should pull. So right away, guys, you guys can see right here, let me see. He has the GT tag, the Shadow Dragons tag, which is a brand new tag, by the way. Pretty much, that's pretty much all he has. Thankfully, everybody thought he was going to have regen. Thankfully, he doesn't have regen. He is a yellow unit, so it's pretty good. Let's take a look at his stats. Okay, guys? His stats are pretty solid overall, to be honest with you. And I'm going to do something Goresh does, and shout out to Goresh on his videos. He basically just compares the stats to the pretty much the most recent valuable unit that's kind of top tier. So I'm going to be using Super Saiyan 4 as a reference. So let's take a look at his health. His health right here, Syn Shenron, is at 24,000. And don't mind me if my dog is probably eating his bone or something or playing with his toys. Just let him be, guys. Come on. So yeah, 24,000. Let's take a look at Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And everything, by the way, guys, is at 7 stars flat. I'm making everything at 7 stars flat. So right here, you can see 23,000. Syn Shenron has a better health stats than Super Saiyan 4. Let's take a look at his strike attack. It's 2.36. And let's take a look at Super Saiyan 4. It's 2.48, but that's because Super Saiyan 4 does have the edge on strike attack. He's a phenomenal strike attacker. And let's take a look at his strike defense. Super Saiyan 4 has a 1.5. Shenron has a 1.6, so that goes to Shenron. Shenron gets the edge on Super Saiyan 4. Blast attack is 2.35, and blast attack for Super Saiyan 4 is 2.14. So Shenron also gets the edge there, and blast defense 1.55 for Super Saiyan 4, and as well as 1.62. So every stat is pretty much better except for strike attack on Shenron, which is phenomenal. He has great stats, guys. Now, really quick, let's take a look at his abilities. I'm going to help you guys. After this video, you guys will know whether or not you guys should summon on these banners or not. I promise you, I'm here to help you guys save crystals. I literally just woke up out of bed and decided to record a video for you guys. So, yes, give me one second. Excuse me. Okay, so his main ability is Ruler of the Dragons, of the Shadow Dragons, Inflict all enemies with attribute downgrade, minus 50% to health restoration for a 30 timer count. What this means, guys, the producers are definitely trying to counter regen. Obviously, this is a great way to counter regen. The meta right now is regen. So Syn Shenron falls right into place whether or not you guys want to have a nice fight against regen. This is the guy right here for you guys, especially with GT. GT also counters with Super Saiyan 4 Goku purple. He counters Zenkai Buu, which is green. So phenomenal so far. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrades plus 30% to damage received, which is phenomenal for 30 timer counts. Really good main ability so far. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrades plus 10% or plus 10 to special arts cards for 30 timer counts. Requirements 10 timer counts must pass. Okay, so really good main ability so far. His unique ability is none of it seems to hurt me. I was gonna make a joke out of that, but I'll keep it clean. Reduces damage received by 50% for 10 timer counts when this character enters the battlefield. So, excuse me. So he's a tank also. That's pretty good so far. I'm really loving Syn Shenron, guys. So let's continue. Applies the following effects to self when own health reaches 0. Restores health by 25%. Of course, it only activates once. So kind of like Zamasu and all that stuff. He kind of regenerates his health in the Green Vegeta, Scouter Vegeta, and nullifies unfavorable element factors for 30 seconds timer counts, which is really good. And also his other unique ability is Careful What You Wish For. Applies the following effects to self when an ally or enemy activates Rising Rush. Activates once. Plus 50% damage inflicted. Ooh. So he can, if both of you guys use your Rising Rush and he survives, that's a 100% buff to this guy. So really good. And plus 100% key to key recovery. Wow. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Wow. So far I'm really liking Syn Shenron, guys. The more I read it, the more I like it. His super is Annihilation Gun, so deals major explode damage. A portion of damage inflicted will also be dealt to enemies on standby. Whoa, I didn't see that. That's cool. 50% damage to 50% chance to reduce enemies' Dragon Balls by 1 on hits. Whoa, that's pretty good super. Okay, so he has like 2 little perks on there. That's nice. I like his super. And his green card is Dark Dragon Slaying Bullet. Excuse me, that's a little bit intimidating. Randomly draws one new card upon activation. Restores own key by 30 on hit. And also combable. It's combable. You could combo it to Strike Arts, Blast Arts, Special Arts, and Special Move Arts. Yeah, I love Syn Shenron. Definitely borderline S to Z tier. Love it all around. His stats are good. Fits into a great team, GT. Obviously, this is the team I was going to go over. Let me go over his Z ability. So it's plus 25% to plus 22% to GT Tag Blast Defense. Then it goes up to 25% Blast Defense to GT. And then it goes up to Blast Attack and Defense during Strike Battle plus 30 for GT. And all the way up to 35%. And obviously, this is his tags right here, which is GT. So he's basically a GT character, phenomenal character. He also holds a Strike and a Blast card. So that's Syn Shenron, guys. Let's move on to Baby Vegeta. So Baby Vegeta, we're going to be comparing his stats to Super Saiyan 4. His health is 2.4, 24,000, okay? Super Saiyan 4, excuse me, give me 1 second, it's 23,000. So the edge there goes to Baby Vegeta, congratulations. Strike attack for Baby Vegeta is 2.19, and obviously Super Saiyan 4 dominates that category for strike attack. So yeah, kind of running a little bit low on strike attack for Baby Vegeta. So his strike defense is 1.53. And again, guys, this is all 7 stars. And 1.53. And it's exactly the same for Super Saiyan 4. And for his blast cards, 2.14 and 2.3. So obviously, Baby Vegeta is definitely a blast. I'm not saying he's good at blast. He's just favorable for blast in his own rights. And then for blast defense, 1.5. And let's see if it beats Super Saiyan 4. 1.55 and 1.53. Basically the same thing, just down 2 decimals. So basically, so I mean, these characters are pretty good stat-wise. They're comparing to Super Saiyan. I'm comparing them to Super Saiyan 4. So yeah, in general, pretty good stats. And as well as his tags, his Saiyan Transforming Warrior, pretty good tag. Regeneration. Oh, he's in Regeneration. I didn't know that. He's in Merging GT. Nice. Pretty good tags. Alright guys, so on to his main ability is Pain is Real and There's No Way Out. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 50% to damage received. Okay, that's pretty good for 20 timer counts. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 100% to key recovery. Oh, that's going to be annoying. For 20 timer counts, I hate that, dude. Like, I think Hercule does something similar to that, or somebody else. Where it makes your key, like, super slow. That sucks. Anyways, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, -1 arts card speed level. That's pretty annoying for 20 timer counts. Requires 10 timer counts for you to use as a main ability, obviously. So really solid main ability all in all. pretty tedious against your opponent, you know. But yeah, let's take a look at his main ability. His main ability is give me your energy for the glory of Tuffles. When this character enters the battlefield, applies the following effects to itself if a tag Syn or tag GT other than this character is a battle member. Plus 30% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, which is obviously going to happen, which is pretty good. Not overpowered, but it's solid. Solid little buff there. Increase art card speed by 1. Whoa, that's pretty good for 10 timer counts. And plus 20% damage inflicted for 5 timer counts upon using an arts card when this while an enemy is inflicted with a bleed or heavy bleed. Interesting. Okay, so that's not chances of you having your opponent having a bleed or heavy bleed is slim to none, pretty much. But yeah, let's take a look at. I mean, that's a solid ability. Nothing too crazy. A little bit subpar, but it's fine. And his other main ability is Fearsome Plan. 30% damage to inflicted against the tag Vegeta family cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received from character Goku by 20%, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of Gokus out there. Applies the following effects to allies when this character is switched to standby. Restores ki by 30. Well, that's nice. And 30% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. So pretty good character. Syn Shenron. Skyrockets him out of the way. Way better Syn Shenron, in my opinion. I mean, in facts, as a matter of fact. But yeah. And of course, I forgot to tell you, his color is green. Now let's take a look at his super. Deals major explosive damage, reduces enemy ki by 60% on hit, which is alright, I guess. And his green is Sane Power Absorption, restores own health by 10% and ki by 30. He holds a strike and a blast card. Obviously, he has the bleed on there, and he's 19% to tag GT strike attack, and then 22% strike attack to GT. And then after that gets to Saiyan base strike attack, 28%, and then all the way up to 32%. So he fits into Saiyans and GT. Pretty good character all around. He has some pretty good equipments as well because he's a Saiyan and regeneration. Even though regeneration doesn't have that much good, equipment. So all in all, should you guys summon? No, you guys should not summon, guys, in my opinion, just because this banner only has one solid character, which is Syn Shenron. What I would advise you guys to do is pretty much spend your UST tickets. You guys are going to be getting from the daily login bonus 7 tickets and then another 7 tickets through missions and stuff like that. So, and they're guaranteed sparkings. And hopefully you guys get Syn Shenron or Baby Vegeta, preferably Syn Shenron, of course. I wasn't going to go over the new X units because they're kind of, I don't want to make this video really long, and the X units are a little bit subpar. So, I mean, I just really want to focus on Syn Shenron and Baby Vegeta on this video. But yeah, guys, do not summon on this. Spend your tickets first and foremost, okay? Yeah, spend your tickets. Maybe you'll get them both. Who knows, right? And you guys will save crystals. The next UST banner is going to be Youth Piccolo and Youth Goku, where Piccolo takes off his basically his weighted clothes and kind of goes off from the V-Jump scan that we saw. It looks pretty phenomenal to me. But yeah, guys, save your crystals on this one. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.